Hi, what's up? How is it going? Today's video we are going to recreate this logo right here, this top logo right here, so without further ado, let's step into it. So right now what we needed to do is to go ahead uh to your rectangle tool. Let's create this first. So we'll have to just right click on color so that we can see the object that we created. So let's go ahead and create this stuff right here with rectangle tool. Then you combine the two together, Ctrl L. So let's change it to red so that we can see what we've done so far. So right now let's just flip to the other side, right click when you get your destination, then you pull that to fit in into what we are tracing. So let's go ahead again to rectangle, create an object on top of this object right here. Mind you, we are recreating, change that out to red. So right click to set the outline to none. So you can see for print we can't use it, so we needed to trace it so that it's going to be printable. So right now let's go ahead and just create this object just like so, change to red, then just pull this angle up, right click when you get to destination, then you pull it down straightforward just like so, wet it all up, then you slant it to flip it to the other side, right click to copy paste, then try and fit it into the fitted objects. So right now let's get to the main task, this test. So we'll have to create this because we don't have that time to search for this one. So let's go ahead, create a box, create an object on top of the head just like so. So we are recreating, can you see that? Create another box just like so. So before you go further, let's just head to our shape tool, then hold Ctrl key on keyboard, then you pull this inward just like so. Likewise, you select the inner one, then pull it inward just like so. Good. So right now what we needed to do is to hold shift key, then you select this object, automatically select the two, then you trim that. So let's just delete that. Don't let delete that first. So let's just pull it down on top of the head just like so. After that, hold shift key, select the object, then you trim. So let's delete this. We don't need that. So what we're gonna do next is to just change to red, make it red, then you create an object across just like so, wet it together. So that makes F. So the next step right now is to create the letter E. So create an object just like so, leave that as this, then you create another object just like so. So what you needed to do next is to go ahead with the shape tool, select your shape tool, then you select this, drag it inward just like so. Good. So right now let's drag this inward as well a little bit. Good. So shift key, select the other object, then you trim. Good. Delete that. So what we're gonna do now is to change that out to red as well. Then you go over, before we change it, let's go over and create an object to rend this angle right here. Then you hold shift key, select that object, trim. So change to red to see what you're doing, delete this, then you create an object across just like so. Good. So center it within the object, then you go ahead and just wet it all up. Good. Can you see that? So let's go over again to create an object on top of the hem just like so. Then you make a copy to the other side as well. So what we're going to do now is to just select your shape tool, hold Ctrl key on the keyboard, then you pull that angle downward. Likewise this angle, just like so. Select the other one, pull it inward, then you pull this angle inward as well. After all of that, all we needed to do is to just weld the two together. Then you go ahead and create objects in between, just like so, with your what's it called, rectangle tool. Go ahead to your shape tool, then you know drag it inward, then you copy this to the other side. Select the second one, Ctrl Shift hold Shift key on keyboard, select the second one, combine, then hold Shift key again, select the main one, then you trim. Good. That's so. Let's delete this, we don't need this. Change this to red, then you create an object across, just like so, to trim the unwanted area. Hold Shift key, select the hem, trim. That makes it letter hem. So let's go ahead and create an object, just like so. So what we're going to do now is to just let's head over to your what they call shape tool, hold Ctrl key, drag that inward. Likewise this as well, drag it inward. So after all of that, so what we needed to do is to hit Ctrl Q on your keyboard to convert it to curve, then you pull it inward, just like so. Range that, select that as well, then you pull it inward. So what we're going to do now is to go ahead and copy that inward, just like so. After all of that, so let's use our shape tool, select the bottom, range the bottom, then you pull that down, just like so. Good. So hold Shift key, select the other one, then you trim, delete this, we don't need that, then you create an object across, just like so. After all of that, hold Shift key, select the other one, then you weld it all up. Good. Change to red. Good. Can you see that? So let's create an object on top of the letter T, just like so. Create another object beneath it, just like so. That makes it letter T. So that's so simple. Then you weld it all up. Good. So right now the next step is to type the furniture, make a capital letter, then you type furniture. Good. Button it all up, reduce, just like so. Position it so well. So let's use Futurati, bolding that, make it bigger. Good. Then you go ahead to your shape to increase the tracking. Good. So here, can you see the outcome of that? So let's copy, let's just select the whole thing, pull it aside, just like so, change to black. Can you see that? So here we are succeeded in recreating this logo. Let me zoom it all up and see the outcome of that. Can you see how sharp it is? And compared to this JPEG that is not really okay, it's blurry for printing, so it's not really okay for a printer. So here we come to that tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button so that other people can benefit from what we have shared so far. See you in the next video. Bye for now.